Welcome back, viewers and subscribers. It's your girl, Star Flames, and we're back with another video. So guys, in this video, we're going to talk about Sean Diddy Combs throwing Ye under the bus. He's saying that he didn't know that Ye was recording the conversation, which is a lie. He definitely knew because this wasn't the first conversation between them that Ye had recorded and shared on social media. And they know that Ye is like a broken fridge. When he gets to this point, he doesn't keep any secrets whenever he's like this. So when he says that he has no idea, and not only is he saying that, he's also saying that he doesn't want to be caught up in Ye and Kim's drama. Ye is using him like collateral damage. Do you, I'm not sorry for Ye, honestly. And do you know that Diddy, and I said this to you guys, I said that Diddy was using reverse psychology on Ye. He was saying exactly what he knows that Ye want to hear from him, because he knows that when Ye gets like that, Ye loves to hear that everyone is against him and people want to take him out. And he was telling Ye that, oh, they want to take us out, Ye. They want to take us out. And Ye was telling him that, we're going to get the collaboration out. The mere fact that Ye says collaboration, he knows what collaboration they were talking about and knows that it included North. He also knew that Kim Kardashian would not approve of that, because the mere fact that Diddy was sending over vows to Kris Jenner. If you haven't seen that clip, well, it was a clip of Kris Jenner telling Diddy, thanks for sending over that girl Val. She has her ish together. She was really good. I don't know in what capacity, but automatically the internet thinks that it was a little orgy for Kris and Corey Gamble. So as such, they believe that Diddy has been their supply man, and the day when Diddy LA and Miami mansion was going to get raided, Kim and her family unfollowed Diddy the day before. So I'm just saying that the mere fact that Kim did all of that, Diddy ought to have some inclination that Kim would have rebelled. And if Diddy really meant his friend well, if he meant Ye well, he would have said to his friend, you know what? I'm in this mess. My family is in this mess. You have gone through so much already. Don't have North on that collaboration, because I think that was the most conscious thing to do. But if you have noticed over the years, everyone was with friends with Ye for what they could get from Ye. And I don't know why it is that he's not waking up to smell the ganja at this point in time, because ain't no roses over here. It's not peaches and cream. It's just harsh, horrible, brutal. It is what it is. And we saw Diddy telling the world not to buy Ye's White Lives Matter shirt when the world was coming down on Ye. So know that the world is coming down on Diddy. Ye wants to play Jesus. He wants to be Diddy's refuge and hiding place. And Ye is willing to sacrifice himself and his daughter, while Diddy was not even willing to say to Ye, you know what? I'm gonna leave myself out of your business. But Diddy went on record to tell the world, do not support Ye, do not buy that shirt. So now when, Diddy is telling the media, according to what they're saying that they spoke to sources close to Combs, and he's saying that he had no idea this was going to happen, and Ye is just using him to lash out against Kim Kardashian. I do believe Diddy, but I also believe that he saw equal gains in it for himself. I also believe that he saw it as an opportunity to get back at Kim after everyone has ditched him. So I don't believe what he's saying in its entirety. Now, according to page 6, they're saying Sean Diddy Combs was unaware that his jail phone call with Kanye West was being recorded and would be publicly released. Puff didn't know it was recorded on video, a source exclusively told the Post, adding that the bad boy Records founder thought he was having a friend call him to check on his kids. The insider further explained that Combs feels like collateral damage in the debacle over Ye's new song, which Kim Kardashian was against being released as it features her oldest daughter with West North. Now, they're saying that the beef is really with Kim. That is what Diddy's saying. They added, explained that it is a matter of older, influential black men knowing these guys are kind of flying blindly. No, they're saying the insider, I don't know what it means by that, because when the person is saying that it's just a matter of older, influential black men knowing these guys are flying blindly. Who is the older, influential black man, and who is the guys, that are flying blindly? Because Ye is talking about the people that canceled him. They are the same ones against Diddy. Those are not black men. Maybe black men might be involved, but if you remember, it was Ari Emanuel. And why would he put himself in what is going on with that? It doesn't matter what beef he has with Ari Emanuel. We have to look into things for what they are and just choose consciously, because Diddy was at Ari Emanuel's wedding, which means that Diddy and Ari Emanuel, they were friends, even sideways, they were friends. Ye was not at Ari Emanuel's wedding. And when Ye got cancelled, Diddy was not going on social media to jeopardize his success for Ye. Yes, he's saying that the moment that Diddy sued Diageo, that's when his entire world started falling apart. And while that might be true, the question is, what does that have to do with Ye? Ye has to understand that even if that is true, Diddy was serving those people, and Diddy got to the point where he felt as though he was so powerful, he was so untouchable, and he bit the hand that fed him, and they're teaching him that you can't bite the hand that feeds you. So as such, Ye needs to step out of things, and he needs to say, you know what, as much as this hurts, here's what I'm gonna do. I don't know what you have going on with those people over there, but I'm going to try and be there for your kids as much as I can, because the children are innocent. I'm not even talking about the boys, because sometimes you look at them, you really have to ask, are they even innocent? It's their dad, but sometimes you really have to ask those questions. Not saying they're guilty, but just saying sometimes the things they do, like when they attacked Ray J and how they've been going off, come on, wouldn't you want to stay out of trouble? Isn't that the best thing to do? So I'm just saying that Ye needs to look at facts and not allow his emotions to get the best of him. Now, the report further states the insider also confirmed that the call was real and not AI after many netizens questioned its legitimacy. I would ask if the call is AI too, because I would say ain't no way Ye is throwing himself in the line of fire like that for Sean Diddy Combs. Listen, if someone comes out and say, even if Ye comes out and say, you know what, that entire situation is AI, I know the truth, but I would say yes, it is definitely AI, because how the hell do you put yourself in the line of fire for someone like Diddy, who came out and told the world, don't support Kanye, don't support that t-shirt, it might be deemed as simple as a t-shirt, but remember that a string of events took place after that. And when that string of events took place, you have to wonder, who was there? Even though I kind of get the inclination that Diddy was the one who hooked up Ye with Cheney, so we can say, as it relates to that, he did something good. But was it to keep tabs on Ye so that Diddy could get back information on Ye's whereabouts, and how much was Ye gonna tell the public? Because if Ye told us that he doesn't care if Diddy has him on tape with a goat, you have to ask yourself, how much more does Ye know that he's not saying as yet? And what buttons does Diddy need to push for Ye to say it? Because I would like to see Diddy push some more buttons for you to speak the truth. He has been talking about people's kids. He needs to talk about Diddy's crimes because if he thinks that those things are okay, they're not. But whoever, he's going to find out very soon. Every Easter holiday, something very epic happens to Diddy. And I think that this Easter, they're going to slice at him some more. Now, even though I talk about it in this sense, I'm not happy about it, but I'm just saying that I know that these SA and ST allegations about Diddy are just like the surface. I think that there are more gruesome acts from Sean Diddy Combs that he committed. And I just want those to come out in the open because I know I'm right. And when I have the instincts about something and whenever it keeps coming like that, I'm never wrong. And I'm going to go on record and say that. He has deeper things, deeper, darker, more sinister things that he has done. And it needs to come out in the open so that you can see that this person that you think is just a man who was just loving having himself some sexy time and filming it. There's a lot more to it than that. And if he could have gotten his hands on your child, he would have done the same thing to her. And that's the same child you're putting in the line of fire. I'm just saying that I want everything to come out in the open so that you can wake up and smell the ganja because at this time he seems to be lost in the sauce. No. They're saying that Page Six has reached out to both Combs and Ye's reps for comments but did not immediately hear back. On Monday, Shade Room released a video of West speaking on the phone with Combs, who is currently incarcerated in Brooklyn, New York Detention Center. I'm wondering if they're going to say, I wonder if over time they're going to put Luigi Mangione next to Diddy and said Luigi Mangione took him out because he was, that he loves to, free the people and he's all about being a freedom fighter. And after the bulk of evidence that was brought forward against Diddy, it was overwhelming and he knows that he could not give Diddy any opportunity to, get away. I'm wondering, if they're going to do something like that because it is not far-fetched if you look at how they orchestrate people's takeout over the years. I'm just saying. No. On the report, they go into talking about the phone call, saying that during their phone call, the Bad rapper warned the Yeezy founder about trying to end them. You be careful out there cause they're definitely trying to end us. Combs 55 told his pal, they can't do it and they ain't gonna do it. I'm going to beat this ish and get next to you, the dad of 7 added, referring to his upcoming federal trial on ex-trafficking and racketeering. In another part of the call, Combs said, I'll tell you the real from the front line. This is wicked, wicked, wicked. So you be careful. The disgraced hip-hop mogul also encouraged West 47 to have some effing fun and to F these other mother effers who are wasting his time. Now, if you know that they're trying to take you out, you should also know that you're not getting out, Diddy. How you know so much and then at the same time not know anything? Like, make it make sense. He says, when I get out there, man, I want to see you effing tear down the stadiums. Combs continued, I need to see you back on that stage, effing actually rapping and effing performing and everything. I be dreaming of that ish. Diddy's just pumping him up. Combs also praised West for connecting with his children while he's been behind bars. And you know what? Diddy's kids don't respect Ye. They like what Ye can do for them, but I know they don't respect him. When people respect you, they don't want you to put yourself in the line of fire. So I'm going to stick with that. Now they're saying, I just want to thank you so much for taking care of my kids, man. Ain't nobody reach out to them. Ain't nobody call them. You know what I'm saying? Nobody. That means so much that you reach out to them and took them under your wings. He said, yeah, replied saying, yeah, absolutely. I love you so much, man. It's like you raised me even when I didn't know you. You know what I'm saying? Come on. So it's just in the conversation and they're going to talk about Quincy and King Combs, and that's just the end of it. They talk about Ye advocating for Diddy on Twitter, and that's it. We can leave that at that. It's from page 6, so you guys can check out that article in your time just to read the rest of it. But again, it's good to see that Diddy is saying that he doesn't want to be used collateral damage in the war against Kim Kardashian. It's really good so that he realizes that if push should come to shove, Diddy's not going to jeopardize himself for Ye under no circumstances, but Ye will gladly do that for Diddy in the wink of an eye. Will this be enough for Ye to wake up and smell the cannabis, because ain't no sunshine and roses when it comes to what Diddy is going on with. But I want to hear from you guys. It is your time to chime in. What's your take? While you're at it, thumbs up, share, stay safe, and leave your comment below. Peace.